Hello, welcome back to Access Granted. My name's Dave, and I'm joined again by Holly.
Yeah, Nathan is out for a run.
He's out for a run, and we're out of the country again. We're still on the road.
We haven't actually, I don't think we've actually been back for more than like 2 days.
I've forgotten what England looks like, and all my friends and family too. So we're in LA at the moment. We're
like how you
here...
had to pause and be like, we're in...
Let me just think. Yeah.
No, we're at LA.
So many time zones. We're in LA. If you hear a strange rumbling at any time, it is a plane because we're right next to LAX, and we're here for COD XP.
Yes, we are.
But we've been also to New Orleans this week, where we had a Mafia 3 event, which was amazing. And also, since the last Access Granted, you had the Final Fantasy Kingsglaive event.
We've been really busy, actually.
Really busy.
Really busy.
We'll talk about that later. But we're gonna have comments again this week.
Yes.
Access Granted is sort of back. We're not gonna have gaming confessions because what we are gonna have is the winner decided live, pre-recorded, of my wrestler name.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Okay.
So if you saw Access Granted last time, we were in New York. We went to see SummerSlam with WWE 2K17. And to celebrate me not knowing too much about wrestling anymore, you set a little competition.
I did, actually.
For people to come up with a name for me as a wrestler.
Yeah, we wanted your wrestling name. And I said, we'd get a prize, didn't we? For the winner, there'd be a prize.
Yeah. So Nath has pulled out his favourite 6. I haven't read these yet.
Right.
And you're going to pick a winner.
Okay.
So...
this is going to go well.
Good luck to us both.
Okay.
And all of you. First up, Richard Livingston. Wrestling name, Dan Jackson.
Wow.
Pretty good. Catchphrase. He's done a catchphrase.
Okay.
My mum said I could be a wrestler. That was it. Alternate catchphrase. You may be the king of the ring, but I'm the king of the cring.
I love cring. Hashtag cring.
I like that I've got an alternate catchphrase.
Well, you can't just have one. You've got to be a many-faceted wrestler.
Yeah, definitely. I've got, layers, like an onion. So that was Richard Livingston. Next up, that was, what was it? Dan Jackson.
Right, okay.
My name's not Dan. Lena666, introducing the VR-loving, strawberry-yelling, controller-breaking, onesie-wearing Dave the Horror Man Jackson. Catchphrase, get in the onesie.
Get in the onesie is one of my favourite things. That, and you did a Nidhogg video once where you shout, take me worm.
Yes, take me worm.
And that's one of the favourite things I think you've ever yelled on Access Granted.
I do, Dave the Horror Man Jackson actually is quite cool, but I even
Makes it sound like you're not scared of horror.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I'm not scared. But I like that he's done like a whole little build up there. The VR-loving, strawberry-yelling, controller-breaking, onesie-wearing.
That's like more than your Twitter bio.
I know.
Which just says constantly afraid.
Yeah. So Dave the Horror Man. Nathan Hood. Dave's wrestling name, Big Deal. His face is next to it in the dictionary after all. Catchphrase, what's for Timar?
Oh, again,
nice.
That means you've actually watched the 1 million subscriber video.
It's a good one. These are all great. Then we've got, who's this? Dragov Jaeger.
Right.
Dave's wrestler name should be Dan the Lion. Witcher anyone? He says. And his catchphrase should be, I'll beat you like every horror game with my eyes closed.
Not sure about the wrestling name. That catchphrase, however, is amazing.
It's good.
I like the idea of you closing your eyes and just sort of swinging your fists. And that's your your finisher.
There's one left. It doesn't say specific. I think Nace put this in for a laugh. It doesn't say specifically that this should be my wrestler name. It's from Taker's Urn, who just says, Happy Beard Man with Specs.
Coming to the ring,
yeah.
challenging for the Intercontinental Champion.
It's terrifying. Happy Beard Man with Specs. Respects. So there you go. You've got to choose a winner. Do you need to
can
hear
I have a
them very
refresh?
quickly? Okay, it was Dan
names.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Dave the Horror Man Jackson.
Right.
Big Deal. Happy Beard Man with Specs. And Dan the Lion.
I have to go with Dan Jackson.
Dan Jackson.
Yeah, what gun show?
I know, yeah. So there you go, Richard Livingston. You have won, and I'm now Dan Jackson.
I will try and find your comment on the last Access Granted, or if not on this one, so I can message you, because I did promise a prize, and I will deliver some kind of prize.
I know.
Don't know what it is yet.
Oh man, that's exciting.
I have to go back to the cupboard at PlayStation, open it up, and just be like, what's in the cupboard?
Yeah, well that's cool. Something from the cupboard in PlayStation. That's marvellous. And now I have to get on with my life as a pro wrestler. So, look out in a ring near you soon.
Challenging.
Dan
challenging
Jackson.
for a belt of
Challenging,
some kind.
challenging times.
They
Very challenging.
need a new Universal Champion.
Challenged.
Well, no, Kevin Owens just got it, and I'm happy about that.
Okay, good. Wrestling. So that was SummerSlam, but we are at COD XP right now. It's right in the middle of the champs at the moment.
Yeah, we get to shout "Get wrecked" at people.
We've been doing that.
Yeah.
You got a snap back.
Well done.
Thank you.
I said cap, and then I was like, it's a snap back.
Yeah, very different.
I used it so I could go blend in with the kids.
Yes.
They wouldn't know that I wasn't necessarily one of them.
Exactly, yeah.
Really helped.
Yeah, it's worked a treat. And in fact, you have filmed a little vlog.
I did.
It's very little, but here it is right now. Have a look at what Holly and Nathan and I have been getting up to at COD XP.
Hey guys, it's Holly here for PlayStation Access. Now Nathan and Dave are currently playing Modern Warfare Remastered, so I decided to grab this little vlogging camera. I'm going to take you guys on a tour of COD XP. Activision have given me my very own Modern Warfare PlayStation Access branded cap snapback so that I look like one of the COD kids, so I'm now incognito. Let's go have a look around.
It's time for comments of the week.
So, comments of the week. Nath says there were lots of comments this week about Final Fantasy Kingsglaive.
Yes.
So tell me about it, because Nath and I didn't get to go, and Rob couldn't go either. None of us could go. And Rob was, Nath and I could live with it, but Rob was very, very sad. But yeah, tell us about the event. How was it?
So PlayStation Access ran, like, if anyone remembers PlayStation Access, we actually started as events, didn't we? All around the country, like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So we decided to start doing some events again.
Okay.
So we teamed up with Sony Pictures Home Ent and Square Enix to run the UK premiere of Kingsglaive, which is the new Final Fantasy film to go with the game that's coming out.
Yeah.
Tickets sold out in 4 seconds.
That's mad.
We did free tickets because it's a community event.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. So everyone got goodie bags.
Yeah.
And everything had like Access branding on it. And they had commemorative lanyards, and they also had Access on it. I literally got off the plane. I think it was me and you got back from New York at 6:30 that morning.
Yes, that's right.
The premiere was at 6 p.m. that night.
It was great.
It was something.
You were a trooper.
Yeah, we got there, and then Sony Pictures were like, by the way, Sean Bean is coming.
No way.
And I was like, that's great. By the way, I'm so tired I can't feel my face.
Yeah.
But it was great. So we went, like, took everybody in. They had, like, popcorn buckets, again, had Access all over them.
That's
PlayStation
cool.
Water.
Oh, man.
And then I came up on stage and I was like, turn off your phones. And, we're going to do a quick Q&A. We said there'd be surprises. We had Inoue, who I believe is involved in, I think he was a director, Nozue-san as well. And then I was like, and King Regis, Sean Bean.
Wow.
And he came up on stage and did QA. It was so
That's
cool.
amazing. People must not have been expecting that.
No, they weren't. And then after the film, they got to come out, and we had like free food and drink for everybody.
Yeah.
And they had little Access, like drink tokens, like little mini discs.
I love free food.
And we had the game there. And if you saw the video on my YouTube channel, I played about the first 4 hours of Final Fantasy. That's exactly what was there for people to play.
Oh, man.
So people could just, if you were a Final Fantasy fan, you could sit down and just play Final Fantasy 15.
You must have been kicking people out. by the end?
Yeah, everyone was really tired. I didn't even see it. We oversold a few tickets just to make sure. Turns out everybody turned up. And there wasn't even a seat for me, so I can't wait to see Kingsglaive. No spoilers,
man,
please.
That's amazing. Wow, that is true dedication,
That
Holly.
was our first proper event.
Thank you for sorting that out, because that's really, really cool. I think a lot of the comments were people really sad who just couldn't get there.
No, and I wish we could have done. I wish we could have had it bigger.
Definitely, but it's really cool to be able to do it at all.
Seeing access everywhere was really cool.
Yeah, definitely. That's excellent. Well, thank you so much for sorting that out. We'll be at the next one for sure.
Don't make promises.
No, I don't know why I said it.
If we keep flying all over the damn country. There's EGX though.
That's true, EGX.
And we should all be there. Rob for most of it.
Yeah.
You know, he's a busy man.
Yeah.
But we should all be there together.
We're going to be at EGX and we're going to be doing stuff. So if you're going to EGX, get in touch, keep an eye out for us, and it's going to be fun.
There's some surprises as well.
Yeah. So let's get on with comments then. Let's see what Nath has pulled out. Anything could happen, and I'm going to have to do names on the fly, starting with Chiz Hannigan, who says, "Oh man, how long are you guys in NYC? I can hook you up with some free Starbucks to combat your weariness," which sounds amazing.
Which we missed that one, but we're back in NYC on. So the day this goes
Tuesday.
live, no, we arrive Monday at 10 p.m.
So today, if you're watching Access
this
on Monday,
we're landing in New York this evening,
and we will be in need of Starbucks.
Please.
So please let your local Starbucks know these people need caffeine. That's very kind of you. Thank you. We will definitely take you up on that. Ashley Besser, who says, question, I have been making my way through all the videos on the channel.
Wow.
Is the office located in Bath? When I spent a month in England, this was my favourite stop on the tour. My best friend on the trip and I walked around pretending to be British to see if we could fit in with the crowd. I'm pretty sure no one was convinced, but everyone was really nice about it anyways. Well, Holly works in London at PlayStation, and Nath, Rob and I work in Bristol, Yogscast, which is near to Bath, but Nath and I live in Bath.
Well, you used to be in Bath, so if he's watching old videos.
Yeah, if you watched old videos, then we did used to be in Bath. So it's very confusing.
Yeah, there's some outside shots of old videos where you guys were in Bath.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so we did used to be in Bath, so good spot. And Bath is really, really nice, and I like being there. So I'm glad that you had a good time, and I would, I wish I'd seen you on the streets doing a faux English accent, because that's always fun. Next up is David Galzinski. About a week ago, being a bit drunk, I was motivated enough to write that how I very like Dave's jingle to comments of the week. But since I'm not a native English speaker, it took me way too long to process what I wanted to say and translate it to English. Eventually, I got distracted, probably by some pictures of monkeys on the bike or something, and I gave up. Now I'm feeling that Dave needs this comment more than ever, so here it goes. Dave, I'm loving the comments of the week jingle, and this last chord is why I love it. Well, this and the sub-octave. Never change, my friend, unless you wanted to, then change, I don't care. Well, that is very kind of you, thank you very much.
That's exactly what you need to hear.
I did need to hear, that's nice, isn't it? That makes all the, all the tiredness better. I do appreciate it, thank you. And I'm going to keep singing whatever I want. On these stupid jingles, and there's nothing that anyone can do to stop me.
When we were in New
Apart from
Orleans,
Nath or Holly, they could stop me.
No, I probably couldn't. When we were in New Orleans, our hotel was a really fancy, blues hotel, and Jackson actually went to reception and ordered a guitar from reception to be delivered to his room.
I've never heard this before. It was a hotel that offered guitars in the room if you wanted. If you wanted a guitar, you could just say, can I have a guitar whilst I'm here? And they would give you a guitar. Yeah. It was mad, and more hotels should do that. It was the best thing.
You did lots of singing.
I did, yeah. Right, Jacob Godden. I got a little too excited when I found out that Dave was from Sherborne, as I live in Yeovil, the nearest town. Yay. However, my happiness was short-lived as I was disappointed to find Rob is from Taunton, because I don't really like Taunton. Sorry, Rob. And yeah, me neither. Taunton's rubbish.
I don't think I've ever been there. I have literally no reason to go to Taunton.
There's not too many reasons to go, to be honest. Nor to Sherborne or Yeovil.
I used to work in Yeovil when I was a midwife.
What?
I did midwifery.
We've never talked about this.
Because I trained in Bournemouth, so we did Southampton, Yeovil. It was all kind of one big midwifery cycle.
No way.
Yeovil's a birth centre.
Well,
there you go.
I don't know what that means, but people are born there.
Yeah.
Well, that's really cool. Well, thank you, Jacob, and congratulations on being from a fantastic part of the world. And I can't believe we haven't talked about Yeovil before, Holly.
No.
Madness.
I know.
Let's move on. Corin Johnson. Why are you so close together on a full couch? which was about me and Nath, I think.
Because you're friends.
Just we like each other.
We spend a lot of time together.
Yeah, we do. It's it's for camera reasons primarily, and but then sometimes we just get it a bit wrong, and me and Nath just end a bit close up. But we're cool with it. So
we're like that kind of really dysfunctional family at the Christmas dinner table.
Yeah.
And we've learned on anything with Strip is that outside experts are really nice people and they're really lovely to each other all the time. And we just sort of pick on each other.
Yeah.
And that's really that's our main basis of interaction, is making fun of each other.
Yeah, sadly it is.
It was your phone last night, wasn't it? That was the main topic of
my
hilarity.
Phone all the time. So that was Comments of the Week this week. Thank you for watching this bit as we go on to the next bit. I don't know why I said that. A bit weird.
They've got the skills to know when it's time to watch our next video. They're the ones we love. 301 Club. Better than the comments above. 301.
Right, Holly, we got to crack on because this is a long show this week.
Sorry.
No, it's not your fault. I don't know why
Probably
I'm blaming you.
because I'm the anomaly, so it probably is my fault.
Not at all. So 301 Club, you have to choose. Nath has picked 3 contenders.
Okay.
Starting with Chris Denham, who says 301 Club 301. I'm the king you need. 301 Club 301. I'm the best. It is decreed. 301 Club 301. Bow down. My feet you'll lick. 301 Club 301. I'm the king that you should pick. 301 Club.
I like how you had to get lick and pick to rhyme. That was really strong.
I really hope that you started with I'm the king that you should pick, and worked backwards and go, what can I run with pick?
Yeah.
I hope you didn't go straight for
I'm the king who's orange, and then you're stuck.
Yeah, exactly. So that's contender number 1. Next up we have Jensen Turner, who says 301. Hi, you don't have time to speak. Bye. Which I kind of like. It's all in caps.
Caps is cruise control for cool.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. I've not heard that
You've not
before.
heard that?
No.
It's like a really old school internet thing.
Okay.
It's cruise control for cool.
That is cool. And lastly, Mad Max 87, who says 301 Club. Did I finally make it? All bow to King Ross. As my first order as king, I ask, no, I demand you guys make more PlayStation Access t-shirts. That is all for now. So those are the 3 contenders this week. And it's funny that I'm guessing Ross should mention that because...
There's more t-shirts.
There's more t-shirts.
So it's the same design. It's the Delson print. This time it's a black t-shirt with a white print. It's a t-shirt, not a baseball sleeve. And they are going to be at Eurogamer Expo, so EGX. It's happening in September. So you'll be able to come and get one there. They're again a limited number, so they're only guaranteed for EGX. If they sell out at the show, that's it. If there are any left, they will go online afterwards. But Insert Coin seem to be pretty confident that there's not going to be any left.
Okay.
And then hopefully we'll even be doing like a hello thing at the stand, which would be nice.
That would be nice. So they're at EGX. So if you're coming to EGX, you will be able to get your hands on a t-shirt. And if there's any left after the show, they will be available
on the Insert Coin website.
Right. But there'll be more details of that later.
Only if they don't sell out. So
Yeah.
I kind of hope they do. But then I don't really want them to,
do.
because I want people to be able to get them. But they're black t-shirts.
It's tricky.
Exclusive for the show.
It's tricky. So who is going to be your 301 Club King this week? Do you even remember? The licking feet, the don't have time to speak, or I demand more t-shirts?
We're going to go with I demand more t-shirts because it was a perfect segue.
It was perfect. It was like it was meant to be. So Mad Max 87, King Ross, congratulations on winning 301 Club this week. And we will make your decree come true as more t-shirts are available at EGX.
Yes.
So all that's left to talk about this week is what's coming up this week, which is like, man, so much stuff again.
There's a lot going on.
So I think we might be mopping up the last bits of COD XP.
Yeah.
There's like at least I think 4 Call of Duty videos on the channel at the moment.
Yeah.
So both Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered. So check that out.
Yep.
We will also later this week have some Mafia 3 videos from when we went to New Orleans. We got to spend some time playing the game and capturing it. So we're going to have a few different videos about that coming up. You and I are going to New York.
We are.
Because there's a PlayStation conference this week,
We're
which is very exciting. And you and I are going to Bungie this week in Seattle.
We're also going to Seattle as well.
So we're going to go and see the latest on Destiny, which is pretty exciting. So that's going to be coming up on the channel some point soon as well. So there's plenty to be... oh, and also, we've started a new weekly series, VR Thursday.
Yeah.
Or
Thursday. It looks much better written down.
Yeah,
That's
so,
all you need to know.
Exactly. So Rob and I went up to PlayStation for a day and we played all kinds of VR
It was like
games.
the day after you got back from New York last time, wasn't it? Like I'd done Kingsglaive and I was just sort of sat at my desk crying.
Yeah.
And you were like sat downstairs making VR videos crying.
Yeah.
And we were the world's most tired people.
We were very tired. Not like now. And so Rob and I played a whole lot of VR. So we're going to be every week, every Thursday, we're bringing you a new PSVR video with new gameplay and us just checking it out and stuff. So that's really cool. So there's that as well. So there's a ton of stuff coming up.
Actually, there's loads of stuff coming up.
Oh, it's quite hard to think about. So I'm not going to think about it anymore. I'm just going to say thank you so much for watching this week. Thank you for all your nice comments because they do keep us going when we get really tired.
They do, actually.
Although it is obviously fantastic to be over in America and seeing all these cool things.
Can
Like
we go to In-N-Out Burger
very lucky. Yeah. Well, let's go to In-N-Out Burger. That'll make me feel better. So thank you for watching. Please do comment because if you don't, this show just it would just be me and Nath just looking at each other, apparently too close together on the settee.
Jackson.
Don't you start.
Ship
I'm
Jackson.
not. Don't do that. I'm not getting involved in that. And
I had to explain what ship meant to them once.
Yes, it was quite the conversation. So yeah, please do comment because we can't do this without your comments. And we'll see you next time. Supposing Holly and I are actually awake.
You could have Nathan and Rob.
Oh yeah, that'll be good. Then I could sleep.
It's a gamble.
Okay, let's
Who
do that.
knows?
See you next time.